The title of this book is The Dreamer Whose Dream Came True. The subtitle is Character, Consciousness, and the Roots of Creativity. My name is Paul Weinzweig. I am the author and narrator. Introduction: The Art of Self-Realization in Difficult Times. They, believe me, who await no gifts from chance, have conquered fate. Matthew Arnold, Victorian poet, social and literary critic. Of course, these words fly in the face of our gambling-obsessed popular culture. But no lottery will rescue society from the torments of our time. The future will be shaped not only by technology, but also by the liberation of human potential, much of it locked up in obsolete schooling. This book mines the rich cultural legacy of philosophy, folklore, and legend, especially Greek mythology, to understand their inner meaning and their relevance to the dilemmas of a troubled and confused world at the crossroads of evolution. The Dreamer explores the art and science of thinking and the roots of creativity nurtured in character and consciousness. Why are people so resistant to change? Why are individuals so often their own worst enemies? What are the skills, qualities of character, and frames of consciousness necessary for success in volatile job markets? How to manage our life energy? How to awaken the divine gift of intelligence? Where to find inspiration in the creative process? Why are the arts and culture so critical to the development of the human spirit? The Dreamer describes the 4 pillars of character: adversity, self-control, harmony, and idealism, and their effect on consciousness and creativity. We also examine the 5 aspects of our human nature: the animal, the child, the artist, the saint, and the warrior, and their connections to a creative life. Among the richer nations, millions of baby boomers who thought they were set for life lost their jobs and careers in the Great Recession of 2008. At the other end of the age spectrum, large proportions of young people are moving back to live with and off their parents. The so-called boomerang generation faces burdensome college fees and debt, a bleak job market, and skills that are inadequate to volatile, interlinked economies, with the exception of ever-present minimum wage service jobs that fail to provide a livable wage. While governments dither and politicians bicker, resignation and hopelessness spread like a virulent infection among the unemployed and underemployed. The dislocation and disruption of lives are widespread. The daily newscasts sound like a chorus of canaries in the proverbial coal mine. Meanwhile, the cult of productivity pushes the tolerances of working people beyond sensible limits. Globalization and offshoring, computers and automation and robotics, the quadrupling of the global population over the past century, gender equality, longevity, and seniors postponing retirement, financial engineering, bloated expectations and inflated credentials, soaring debt and unfunded entitlements, the prison of home ownership in a mobile world. All of these trends, encased in the concrete of outdated economic and educational models, contribute to the damming up of human talent, creative potential, and societal progress. In our fast-moving
Sample complete. Ready to continue?